What is up, YouTube? Back with another Sunday rendition of Jog to My Loo. If you're new here, loo is another name for bathroom, el baño, porta potty. I'm just a under average runner that has bad stomach issues, so I thought it was cute. So, hey, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Today, I guess we're going to talk about this past week's running. Didn't really stick to plan, but I mean, that's normal, right? I mean, everybody, we all have jobs, we all have family and birthday parties, and we all have, oh, please. We're back. We all have things happen and go on, and you know, beer's looking good today. We all have things that happen that everybody's not perfect, is what I'm getting at. I was my week this week had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday on it. I ran Tuesday, Thursday. I skipped Wednesday, but you know, I had things I had to get done, so I got things done. I still got my 20 miles for the week, which actually like 19.8. So if you want to call it, you know, call it what you want. Decent week, you know. Work's always hectic. I'm sure work wherever you are is hectic as well. It's just one of those things where, you know, you play the hand you're dealt. You get through the week. You know, you live to see another day, another week. I guess we can talk about yesterday's long run. 2 weeks in a row now, I have went out on the trails. I have to say, I love road running. I do. Road running was there for me when I'm still fat, but like when I started my, not started my weight loss journey, but I used it to help lose weight. It was there for me. Then I gained friends from running in the community. Then I gained Saturday morning run club. We kind of started that. I gained a lot from road running, and I'm still going to run on the road. I ran this week Tuesday and Thursday on the road, but the past 2 weeks I went trail running, and I must say I love it. Now, I will say that the past 2 weeks, the trails have not been fully runnable. By that I mean, it is single track or double track. I mean, we're not running on farm roads, we're running like actual trails. But last week there were some down trees. This week there were a lot of down trees. Some were so big around we had to go under them. And again, if you've watched this channel, you know my fitness is nowhere near. We did 13 and a half miles yesterday, and I probably couldn't have ran all 13 anyway, because we did like 1,500, rough number, you'll have to check Strava. We'll say 1,400 elevation, foot elevation. So, which last week I think we did 12 or 1,300 foot of elevation in like 7.5 miles. So in relation, it's not as much, but you know, around here, I live in Alabama, for those of y'all that don't know, and around here, unless you're running trails, you're not running any more than probably, I don't know, 700 foot of elevation maybe in, I don't know, half marathon to marathon maybe, unless you're doing loops in Huntsville maybe, I'd guess. I don't really know of anything that's that high of elevation. Anyway, I'm not saying I could have ran this faster if it had been runnable because of the elevation. That's what the point I'm trying to get across. And we saw there were backpackers that were coming through, so you have to make way, and a lot of down trees. I ate dirt one good time. Big man fall hard. I had to stop and poop 3 miles in. If you watched this before, you know I'm gonna poop every time I run. I can't help it. Let's see what else. Copperhead, not a big snake, but big enough to. My buddy was in front, and we were on our way back. We did an out and back. If you look up Big Tree, it's this massive. It's not like a redwood. Like, we don't live in California. It's essentially my version of redwood. It's this enormous tree. I mean, it's huge. I've got a picture on my Strava. I actually took the wrong angle of it. If I would have moved around a little bit, you would have actually seen the width of it, but it's an enormous tree. We went there, and then instead of just turning around and coming back, we went up like 88 more feet to take another trail to get back on we took that connector trail to get back on the trail we were already on. So, on the way back, it just, when you do an outback, it just seems like your car is never going to come. You're just like, how many miles? Especially for me, because I'm still heavy, and I'm always going to be heavy just because I'm like 5'8.5", 5'9", and unless I get to like 160 or something, I'm going to be heavy, right? My legs were tired, feet were tired. I don't think I'd ever done 1,500 foot of elevation, and the longest I had run since my road half, like a month ago or whatever, August 16th, was like 8 miles. So doing 13 and a half yesterday, it was good for me, for sure. I've been doing a lot of reading, and I don't want to give a whole lot away, because just in case, I've said this before too, like, I know people look for negativity, and people look for people to fail. So there's some things in the works for me as far as trail stuff, but I'll just say this. I'm in tomorrow, happy Labor Day everyone, if you're celebrating. Tomorrow we'll start week 3 of another road half marathon, and on the way home yesterday I was talking to Kyle about, I'm gonna do it, but I'm not sure that my heart's in it. I just love trail, and I knew it was gonna happen. Road stuff's great. Look, I don't know how to explain it. If you've never ran a trail run, you should just go do it. We had buddies with us yesterday. They did 4 out, 4 back. They did 8 miles. And one of the guys is a national champion. It's really weird for me to say I'm friends with a national champion. Actually twice champion, but we won't get into that, and he doesn't even care for people to know. But national champion, like 1,600 meter, I think is what he was. But anyway, they did it out and back. They had to get the other guy back home, but it's just crazy the people you meet. It's crazy the people that call you crazy. It's crazy. It's just nuts. This running world is just nuts. Like, you've got people on the couch that complain about everything and never run. People that are just starting and all they hear is negativity from the people on the couch not doing anything. You have people that are like, just for me, I'm 9 months in, and I've already done 3 half marathons and 20 miles a week for however long now, and I'm not bumping myself up, I promise. I'm just saying, you just got to start. Just start. If you've already started, that's awesome. Now, besides that, then you've got guys that are running. The furthest I've ever ran is 14 miles. So I've never done a full marathon. That's on the bucket list. You got people that are doing marathons every week. There's a girl that I follow on Strava. I think she does a full marathon once a month. I wish I could do that. Like and I know if I put my mind to it, I get it. I'm there. I'm just not there. That makes sense? I don't think people that are so negative about other people moving their body and actually trying to get healthy, or if you're just running to run off steam or mental or whatever you're doing, I think the people that are so negative to other people, and it may be in your household, it may be your friends, it may be your family, your foes, it may just be random people on the face space, YouTube, MySpace, whatever. I think the negativity, number one, is it's ludicrous and nonsensical, but if those people just tried for 2 weeks what some of y'all are doing right now, even if you just started. Nobody told me how hard it was to go from sedentary lifestyle to actually being able to jog, run, whatever, a mile. It took my fat rump getting off the couch and realizing, like, hey, I want to be alive for my daughter in a few years when she's older. Quit eating like an idiot. I still eat like an idiot. I'm just going to be honest, and we'll get to that in a minute, because yesterday I went ham, as the kids say. If some of these negative Nancys would just do what y'all are doing for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they would be like, hey, you know what? Well, they probably would never stop talking crap, but it would at least mentally give them an idea of what we're putting our bodies through. As a newer runner, I can say that. I understand some of you guys are running marathon, whatever, sub 3 hour marathons. That's great. Hey, I applaud your ethic. I applaud your work ethic. I applaud your journey. I'm not there. I can positively, and this is not a negative comment, this is me being straight. If I were to run, even if I trained the full whatever weeks for a marathon, which I was going to do this year in December, but I just don't think I'm there. I still think I would have ran 5:30, maybe even 6 hours. I don't know. It's not a negative thing, but some people look at our times and everybody wants the medal. What they don't want is the 20 weeks we had to do to get there. Everybody wants the treasure, but they don't want the map, right? Give me the gold, dog. I don't know where that came from. It's just a rant. I'm on Facebook and Instagram, but I'm going to be honest with you. My wife sends me stuff sometimes on Instagram, and I don't look at it for days just because I don't ever hardly get on there. I get on Facebook to do what I call garage selling. I'm 40 years old now. I turned 40 on Wednesday. I like to get on Marketplace. That's what I call garage selling. Try to find deals, dog. That's what I try to do. But inevitably, every time I open up one of these, and of course, all I do is talk about running, and I'm sure my wife is tired of hearing about it. And we watch a bunch of YouTube videos, and so I say we because like she's writing papers and stuff for her doctorate, and I'm like watching whatever, you know. So inevitably, with me watching all this stuff, when I open Facebook or Instagram, I don't have TikTok and Snap, Chatterson, and all that. Twatterson, I don't have all that. But, or X, whatever they call it now. Everything comes up as running. And you can go in the comments in almost any post. Man, you could have done that faster. Really? I don't, like, my feelings don't get hurt. I've always been fat, so like, I mean, the worst thing you could say is like, hey, why didn't you eat that last roll? And I would probably say, get into it, Chunky, give me a second. So you can't hurt my feelings. But when I see people that are like really putting time and effort and sweat, blood, whatever, giving up stuff, like actually doing a diet, like counting calories, like I have never counted calories, and I'm not going to do it. I'm just not. But for some of y'all that are doing that, hey, I'm not going to do it. I was a weird way to clap. I normally clap like this. I don't know why I did that. I'm not going to count calories. And I'm probably not going to weigh my food. I'm just going to run more so that I can keep eating like crap. Okay, sorry. I guess it just came from like me seeing nonsense all the time. Oh, he's only lost 100 pounds. He's still obese. Like, dude dropped over 100 pounds in like 8 months. Like, hey, let's clap instead of beat him down. He was 600, whatever. I mean, insert XYZ. You know what I'm talking. I don't even have to have this conversation, but apparently I need to talk today, so that's what we're going to do. Whew. Put some Jesus in them. Got my BBS shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm sure something will come out of that again here in a minute. I get fired up, and then I just keep talking. So, back to the week. 13 and a half miles yesterday on the trail. Saw a copperhead. Saw an enormous tree. Saw a bunch of backpackers. Saw people in the creeks and the river. You know, some of that stuff you're just not going to see zipping around the city or the town or wherever you live. I kind of wish we lived like I hear people all the time talk about like Ouray, Colorado, Aurora, Colorado, the outskirts of Denver. I've been to Golden. I've been to Red Rocks for a concert. Played golf out there. It's gorgeous. But I wasn't into running then because, my gosh, who in the world would want to run? That seems stupid. Look at me now, mama. I kind of wish, I love living where I live, but now that I'm into like running, and I don't know that I'll ever get into backpack or hiking. I mean, even though we kind of hiked yesterday because you can't run again with the down trees and all that. I mean, it's hard to, when you get going, you have to stop and go under a tree. Get going, you have to go over something. So I don't know that I'll ever get into anything like that, but I think it would be awesome to run like crushed gravel trails and then off in the wilderness, you know, come back around, maybe like see downtown, zip, you know, whatever. A girl can dream, right? So I didn't really have a plan for today's episode. I was just going to talk about this last week. Yeah, man, I'm digging trail running. And I thought these guys were crazy. You know, you can only watch so much road runners, and they're all reviewing the same shoes, and they all are, and I've said this before in a few of my videos, but most of these I've been thirsty all day. Most of these reviewers, I love all of them. I'm pretty sure that I am subscribed to all of them, but I feel like all of them have the same. They all weigh 150 pounds, 160 pounds. So to find somebody like the Clydesdale, shout out, from Believe in the Run and Herm Runs, I don't even know, he said something about a YouTube channel. I don't even know if he has one yet, but Herm, he posted a picture, I guess it's been a week ago. They were in New Hampshire, maybe Vermont, Rhode Island, somewhere up there. And he posted a picture of him and a lady, I don't know who it is, girlfriend, whatever, sister, whoever it is. He posted a picture of them a year from last week, and then a year ago at the same time. And you could tell in his face and his body that he has lost weight, and he looks better, he looks toned, like, and if you watch his Strava, like, where last year at this time he was running 11-minute miles, 10-minute miles. I think he just ran like 20 miles yesterday or this morning at like a 9:40 pace. Like that's clap worthy, right? That's not like, oh, these other people are running 8-minute miles. Why are you so slow? Like, that's ridiculous. That's stupid. Stop bringing everybody down, man. I'll say this. I ran a few road races. I'm nowhere near some of you guys. I know y'all know that. I'm nowhere near public figure-y as you. I'm nowhere near queenly. I'm nowhere near fast. I'm nowhere near your weight. We're not the same, some of y'all. But these trail runners, with the exception, even at UTMB, I was watching live, and people were like helping people pass them, like just being nice. I mean, we can have a little bit of that over this side, right? And I think the majority of the running world they're all pretty positive people. It's the ones at home that are doing nothing, that are upset that there are people doing something. I'm going to give a shout out to Joanna. I think I heard him say this. This wasn't recent. Honestly, dog, I'm sorry. I still subscribe to you. I give you money every month. I'm in that app, dog, but I ain't been watching YouTube videos. I just hadn't had time. But I heard him say this a while back, and he's, if you just took 30 minutes and just did something, it ain't got to be running. Go walk the golf course. Go walk the dog. Go water the plants. Go just 30 minutes. If you did 30 minutes a day, if you're doing 0 right now and you did 30 minutes a day of anything, for like 3 or 4 days a week for a year, number one, you'd get really good at whatever that is you were doing every 30 minutes. I know what some of y'all are thinking. But you would also, if you're doing something physical, it's not going to be off the drop like that, but you're going to lose weight, you're going to feel better, especially like, I don't know, it's August 31st. My best friend, shout out BG, turned 40 years old today. We're actually going to zip down to the big city in a little bit and have a little mariachi good time with some cheese dippe and some beans. I'm not sure what that was about, but I love quesadillas. So, yeah. If y'all are new here, and I mean, there's only like 30 people that have subscribed, so at least I'm talking to 30 of y'all. If any of y'all are new and you've never ran or jogged, just go do something. 30 minutes a day, 3 days a week. Do it for an hour. Whatever. I mean, because this week I only did 30 minutes 2 days a week. Well, I think I did 3 miles both days. And then yesterday I spent 4 hours in the woods. So that kind of made up for it. But at the same time, I really need to be running 4 days a week. Which is in the plan. I know I failed this week. I'm sorry. Give your boy a little grace. Jesus did. It's okay. Tomorrow's a holiday. I'm working. Get back on the train tomorrow. Just may not be for the race you think it's for. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Is that it? Or what? We had a real good time. I went with the same guy again, Kyle, my buddy Kyle, and 2 other cats. Shout out to Kyle. You know who you are. Letting me rock them Speed Goat 5s. This dude gave me, I told y'all this last week, this dude gave me a brand new pair of Hoka Speed Goat 5. Now, for y'all negative, I know it's last year's model. He couldn't have gave you a New Year's model. I ain't sweating that. This man gifted me a fresh pair of Hoka Speed Goat 5s. Until I got something. And I have ordered something. They came in yesterday. I'm going to be honest with you. I got them because they were on the cheap. REI. If you're not, this is not sponsored, obviously. REI and Backcountry are doing like 25 extra whatever % off of anything in the clearance rack. So I zipped over there and got some Merrell Agility 5. Merrell Agility Peak? I don't know. Something. The foam feels so firm. I don't think it's going to be for me, but I'm going to take it and use it. We're going to test it before we just send it back. I do have my eyes on something, though. I have my eyes on a different shoe. It does come from Hoka. Andy Glaze is never going to see this video, so it doesn't matter. But this dude rocks last year's edition of the Hoka Challenger, which I think is the 6 or 7, maybe. So whatever this year's model is, whether it be 7 or 8, I don't know. They come in wide. I have a wide foot. And they look a lot more comfortable. They have a higher stack in the back. I think it's a 7 or 8 millimeter drop. I'm running a 5 millimeter drop right now. And I mean, honestly, legs feel pretty good. I do have a little bit of shin. My shins are a smidge sore today, and I think it's because of the low drop. And the Speed Goat's a smidge firm. The forefoot, I mean, you know what the Speed Goat looks like. I had it out here last week. The forefoot foam is not, it's not, for me, it's not enough, I don't think. But it has worked for me now for 7.5 miles and 13.5 miles. To be honest with you, with the climbing, I'm not in shape, guys. I'm telling you. Have I ran a lot of miles? For a couch to nothing guy, yes. I think I've done 650-ish miles this year, and my goal was 500 miles. And tomorrow's September the 1st. And I'm at roughly 650. Y'all can check Strava. It may be a little more, maybe a little less. It's right there. Again, from a beginner standpoint, I've ran a decent amount of miles this year. I'm not puffing myself up. I'm not tooting my own horn. But from going 0 to where I'm at now, I think I've done a decent job. But what I'm getting at is normally I like a higher stack shoe, 8 to 10 millimeter, big fan. I know people say the higher stack It won't be as stable on the trail. I get that, but I need to try it for myself. Because I think if I had a smidge more bounce and a smidge more comfort, I could go a little longer, maybe a little faster. If you do look at Strava from yesterday, because you're a sicko and just want to see, I was slow yesterday. Our first 3 miles were pretty good. I had to stop and poop. And then after that, we, just all the down trees and stuff. It's not an excuse. I mean, it kind of is. But like I said earlier, even if there weren't down trees, I probably would not have been able to run the entire thing because I'm not used to 1,400 foot of elevation. There are positives in everything, right? Was I fast yesterday? No. Did I run a half marathon yesterday? Yes. Did I reward myself yesterday with, what did I have? I had a ribeye steak sandwich yesterday from Son's. Let me tell you. Whew. Mama, I almost went and got another one. It was so good. Then I had to go to Walmart and get some Epsom salt. I came home. Well, I stopped at Dairy Queen because, my gosh, who doesn't deserve ice cream after 13 miles? 13 and a half miles. Got ice cream for me, Mama, and the baby. Hey, got that hot water going, 2 cups of Epsom salt, mixed it all around. Got my big body down in there. Ate my ice cream in the bathtub. Treat yourself, you know what I mean? Today, Mom-in-law made lasagna. I have to run half marathons every weekend. If I don't, I'm going to be big as a house again. Anyway, new week coming up. There's the camera, not over here. New week's coming up. Tomorrow's Labor Day. Enjoy your day off if you have it. I do not have it. I will be at work. And then I may try to get some holiday miles. We'll see. It's not a guarantee. What is a guarantee, though, is that we are going to have a good week. If you're having a bad week, it's your fault. Get off the couch. Get out of that chair. Just move, baby. Just move. I say this every week, so why would I stop now? You know how to reach me. My Strava will be linked. My Instagram will be linked. You can comment on here. If you have nobody to talk to, running, you're at home, your wife doesn't run, your husband doesn't run, your kids hate it, whatever, you need somebody to talk to, I got you. I'll do what I can to help. I'm a new runner, so I don't know what I can do, but I will talk to you about it. If you just have nobody in your life at all, need somebody to talk to, hit me up. I'll talk to you. I'll call you on the phone. I'll go down to the gas station, get some minutes so I can call you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all need, I'm here. I'll do my best to help. If I don't have an answer, I will find it. All right. See y'all next week. It's going to be hot. We'll be in the tropics. I may even shoot a video from there. We'll see. Love y'all.